are tracking a very busy tropics. Tropical storm Hanna is getting closer to the Texas coast and could make landfall as a hurricane.
Meanwhile, tropical storm Gonzalo still churning toward the Caribbean islands, and that's not the only disturbance out there right now.
Let's get right to certified meteorologist Luke Doris with your tropical update.
Yeah, look at this satellite image, all right? We have two tropical storms in the Atlantic. We have a hurricane in the Pacific, and we have an area to watch off the coast of Africa. We will start with tropical storm Hanna. Hurricane hunters just got back from their trip through the storm. They found a stronger storm. It has gradually strengthened throughout the day. Strong tropical storm with winds to 65 miles per hour, and it looks really healthy on satellite. And on radar, you can see something else. Look at it try to develop an eye wall-like structure. What that will do is wall it off from any bad influences around it, so we would expect intensification to occur more rapidly before it makes landfall. In fact, that's what the National Hurricane Center has, is attaining Category 1 strength, so that would be the first hurricane of the season by tomorrow morning. That's the current forecast, and making landfall somewhere on southern Texas coast by tomorrow. They'll start to feel the impacts of tropical storm force winds in the morning, but the impact, the landfall likely in the afternoon. And then it's a slow mover once it gets in, and that means it's going to drop a whole lot of rain, so flash flooding, and of course impacts well outside the cone. We know all about that in Florida, and on the north side, storm surge. That's the most imminent threat to land out of all of these. We also have tropical storm Gonzalo. It has struggled today. Winds to 40 miles per hour. It keeps sucking on dry air, and that has kept it from strengthening. In fact, it's gone the other way. Now, it will threaten St. Vincent, the Grenadines, and even Tobago, also by tomorrow, but just kind of a low-end tropical storm, and conditions only get worse once it gets in the Caribbean, so it's expected to die out there. Here's the wave off of Africa, and it's a big one, too. We're going to need to keep tabs on this one for early next week. Roughly where Gonzalo is now, 50-50 shot that it could form into a tropical cyclone, so we'll be keeping watch on that. Finally, Hurricane Douglas, strong Category 3 hurricane in the Pacific, and it's aiming toward the Hawaiian Islands. They could have a hurricane on their hands also this weekend.